There we go. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching another video of mine. I hope you can make it through. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about something that I've noticed in the last few months that it really surprises me. It's when I share the fact that I've had an ex-girlfriend, and many at that, people are really surprised, especially younger gay men. The younger generation just they might get it, but they just don't know what it's like. And guys my age, it still surprises me with how many of them like kind of give me the same response. But a lot of guys my age understand what it's like dating when you're coming out, and like that time when you're trying to figure, with your sexuality, you're coming to your own, and you're trying to figure out what's right for you. And that time for me was in high school, actually middle school, and into the beginning of high school, which is when I dated most. Well, actually, I've only dated girls in high school. I never was really having sex with girls in high school, but that's besides the point. Uh, so what surprises me is that younger guys than me tend to, when they find out I had a girlfriend, they're like, "Oh my God, what? You dated a girl? Like, why? Are you bisexual?" Like they just like question everything, and I find it funny. And to answer that question, which I'm already know, I identify myself as pansexual, and I really am happy that the identification of pansexual is kind of like coming into the light, and you now have the option to select pansexual as your sexual preference. When you're at like the doctor, clinic, or whatever, and yeah, so they're like, you've had sex with a girl, and they're like, oh my God, like, why? What, did you like it? Like, do you still like all of these? Like, it's like they just make it into like a thing, and guys like my age might understand because you at that time you might have a girlfriend, or you may be afraid to come out, and you are covering it up, or you actually do like girls and you're kind of confused. You might think you're bisexual, and then you come out, and then you realize that you're not out all the way because you're gay, and you kind of like, or you might be just trying to hold on to a socially accepted, like there's more acceptance being bisexual. Like I'm kind of like doing the both thing, and I believe in bisexuality like 100%. So I could argue with someone all day about that, but yeah. So I just think it's funny. It's like a generational thing, and I applaud. I mean applaud. I applaud. I applaud anyone who is able to come out at an early age, or not even have to come out. That's the thing. These young folks, they are confused because they aren't even met with the same response that I dealt with when I was coming out, and the generations before me. They're just like, it's like not even, it's so socially accepted and embraced, and they have support. They're aware of like the hate and the shunning of like homosexuality, but they aren't experiencing it on the scale that the generations before me did. I even had a much better, like their generations before me are just like envious of my story, and like how I was able to explore and live my youth and my truth. And I appreciate that. Youth and my truth, hashtag that one. So back to my girlfriend quickly. I just wanted to thank her because yes, I had a girlfriend and we dated for about a year. Some people would say that, relationships pre being like adults, like true adulthood, aren't like significant, or like you don't count them. And this relationship was so significant to like understanding my sexuality, a friend, where the lines are, what I want, and I will always thank her. And it's super cool to be able to share that with people that I did have a girlfriend, because it's bringing this like awareness to this thing, like people can appreciate what they have. I appreciate that I had that. And um, she wasn't my first girlfriend, but she was my first, she wasn't my first crush. She wasn't my first girl. I can go through all the ones I ever liked. Wow. There are that few. But yeah. And the girl after her was the girl that I broke up with to be gay. I can't remember if there's actually a guy that I went right into that relationship to date. I don't think so. It was all around the same time though. So that's my little story. It's quite funny. I was just talking about the significance of that relationship for me. And where did my cup go? Oh, it's too late. I wanted to kind of make like a little Madonna reference using a Katy Perry reference, using that was like a little cross thing I had set up. But I can tell that relationship had significance to her because her child has the same name as me. It's not a coincidence. I know why. It's not as much to do with me as I would like it to be, but I just love that. I love that thing when people are like, it doesn't count. And I'm like, it counts. Be well, everyone. Have a good weekend. Have a good month of April. Okay, it's been shaping up to be a good one. It's been beautiful here in Cali. Okay, bye.